favor. So let's get into set number 7, looking to be a PVZ. So you're gonna get your PVZ after all. After all, PVZ on Overgrowth. Let's see. Yeah, PVZ on Overgrowth or ZvP, whichever side of the coin you want to side with, is going first. Overgrowth, not my favorite PVZ map. Don't know. I don't have a real solid reason why. I just never really feel very comfortable. Never feel very comfortable on it at all. All right, well let's get started. Down here in the bottom left, we have our teal Zerg from Formless Gaming, Anoteros. Up here in the top right, from Vortex Esports, green Protoss, Heat. We have a Pylon up here at the top of the ramp. Kind of interesting. Oh, I'm with the party hat. That's right. These games were played party time during the anniversary, 4-year anniversary. Anyways, this Pylon here up at the top of the ramp. Interesting placement. Not anything I do all that often. 13 gateway. I usually try to tuck my Pylon in up close to the gate, to the nexus if I'm doing a gate expand. Just kind of wall in around my probes, keep them nice and snug, nice and safe. This is, I don't know, this makes me a little nervous. Although back in the day, Wings of Liberty, very common for me to build your gateway, put your cybernetic support here, and then with a one unit wall off with your zealot. Before Forge Fast expanding became a thing. It's very reminiscent of Wings of Liberty style building placement and opening. 1 gas for Protoss player over here on the Zerg side of the map. Hatchery about halfway done. No. Oh, 3 hatch. Oh, just kidding. Oh, no, he changed his mind. Okay, he is gonna go for the 3 hatch. That's a little indecisive there on our Zerg's part. I hope it doesn't end up giving him too much trouble. I think the missing minerals are going to be too big of a deal, but early game, every little bit counts. So the Overlord's going to see this, going to see the Nexus go down around 22, fairly standard. There's 3 hatch, so greedy, so greedy. Spawning pool. I don't know. I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, Protoss player hasn't scouted anything at all. Has no idea what's going on the south side of the map. Could be the build doesn't care what his opponent's doing, so doesn't want to waste time scouting. Maybe he just forgot. Maybe it's just his playstyle. You know, some players just don't scout. Until they really have to. Until they have the units to scout with. And then I like to worker scout. So, Anoteros has just been just droning up pretty hard. You know, 34. Supplies are pretty even. Workers are pretty even. 3 more workers for our Zerg. Although with Chrono Boost can cut that. Looks like we have 3 gateways. Sentry over here. So Heat will be able to scout if he hasn't yet. Still hasn't. Still hasn't scouted. But he'll be able to. What is the word I'm looking for? Hallucinate. Hallucinate a Phoenix Scout with those sentries if he so chooses. May not. May decide to hold on to that energy for force fields, since he has no idea what's going down on the other side of the map. Another sentry and a zealot coming out. Warp gate just about finished. This mothership core is gonna come do a little scouting. Warp gate's done. No forward pylon or anything to take advantage. I don't see any other tech. He's just coming across the map with 4 sentries and a couple of zealots. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and the mothership core. So really get some force fields. Maybe pick off a couple units and then we'll have energy for recall. So if this doesn't work out for him, no harm, no foul. Traps that queen, very nice. Oh, yeah, sees the roaches, and he's out of there. That is a good amount of roaches. Yeah, immediately puts down the robo. So you have Lair. Lair coming in, 18 Zerglings on the way. I didn't check, but I can only assume speed has been... Actually, probably, maybe not. Maybe speed hasn't been researched. I don't see any... Yeah, no, there's actually no Zerglings on the map yet. This is a hefty number of roaches coming across, and if he doesn't have... I mean, the force fields, he'll be able to force field all day. So that's a significant amount of sentry energy. But decides he doesn't want to mess with it. He retreats. Speed just getting started. 1 attack just about done, or about 2/3 done, 3/4 done for Protoss. 3rd Nexus goes down behind this little posturing that took place. Oh, and he's just going to decide to engage here, right in the middle of the map, and then decides that wasn't the best decision, and he recalls back because Protoss be lazy. I mean, that's probably the safest, but that was not a good position to engage at all. The roaches got us around. Oh, we're looking at nothing right now. If the roaches got us around, that was going to be tough. You know, focus fire down those sentries, and then you have no force fields left. We've got all sorts of upgrades coming down for our Zerg. 1/1 with the ranged. Ranged option speed is just about done. Roach speed just about done. It's going to be a fairly mobile Zerg army. Army supply significantly in our Zerg's favor, as well as the worker count. He's coming in. He's coming in. He's going to try to get this around with the Lings. Coming up, nice force fields. Nice force fields. Those roaches, gonna get a lot of those roaches for just about nothing. He's just gonna keep on throwing them down. Missing this little spot right there, but I guess that's okay. Very quickly evens up the supply. So that was a lot of defense. Used up a good amount of sentry. I know I still got a couple full energy sentries. 4th base down here in the corner for Anoteros, and we're just gonna see some Hydras. Hydras are a good choice. Roach Hydra is very, very frustrating to deal with, especially once Hydras have speed upgrade, especially with the range upgrade as well. Blink coming down as well as a robotics bay. for our Protoss. So we'll have some Colossi to deal with the Hydras, which I imagine Anoteros must expect to be the reasonable follow-up to that aggression, seeing the Immortals. And we already have the Robo Bay out. 2 attack, just getting started for our Zerg. We're two attack, just about 3/4 of the way done for our Protoss. So now he sees the Hydras, knows he's making the right decision. Oh, second Robo as well. He's definitely going Colossi. And we have a little engagement here. Nice force fields. Traps small little pocket of really nice force fields. Those are pretty crisp, crisp right there. Not a lot of overlap. That's not like my force fields. My force fields look a lot sloppier than that. Yeah, that was very well done. Nice hold by Anoteros. Nice hold by Heat. This is just kind of running back, trying to get a good position to engage in. Infestation Pit coming down. I think right now Heat is just really trying to buy time until his Colossi are finished and can meet up with the army. He really doesn't want to engage this just yet. Shields being researched. +2 armor on the way. This Zerg army is just gonna kind of come in the front, put us way out of position. That's super unfortunate. Those are some much more frenzied force fielding. Those are oh shit force fields. Doubling them up. Manages to hold. Anoteros maxed out. Slight advantage in both army supply and workers. Just gonna maybe swing around here, come around to the third. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. So he's kind of dealing with roaches right now. Hive on the way. This is not a great spot for the Zerg to be engaging. It's a nice little choke. Excuse me. For our Protoss player, not the best force field, but it doesn't really matter because Anoteros retreats a bit anyways. This Colossi doing good damage. So 15 roaches and swarm hosts coming down. Do we have any already on the map? No, does not look like it. Oh, it's engagement here. Picking off. That is significant deficit. Army supply deficit for our Zerg. 3 attack on the way. Spire goes down. Hive just about finished. 24 more roaches. Not so sold that that's the supply he wants to have right now. Although if you can get some good, you can bait some good engagements. Roaches are tough little units. At this point, they're probably just going to be trying to buy time for the Spire to finish, get his Corruptors. 2 Vipers. The Viper's going to be good. Get some good yanks on the Colossus. Pull them into a pack of roaches. And the Colossi will melt pretty quickly. Charge coming down. Pylons. Gold base being attempted for our Protoss. I just this is still anybody's game. I mean, it seems. I should take a quick peek at the. Wow. Units killed significantly in Protoss' favor, but still, I feel like this is still anybody's game. That's a pretty terrifying Protoss army, but a couple couple of pulls from those Vipers into Roaches, and Colossi are going to be pretty sad pretty quickly. Yanks to nullify those force fields, just melting. Not able to get the good pull. Roaches were a little bit too split up. Jesus. Oh, nope. I thought I was gonna maybe try to pull back and reinforce with those 27 in production, but taps out. Taps out instead. Good game. Good game indeed. So Anoteros takes, Heat takes the win. Puts Vortex Esports up on the board. Their first win of the match. Very nicely fought. I'm just tuning in. My name is Danimal. I play for CT Team 6. Casting Week 2 match, Formless Gaming versus Vortex Esports. We've seen a couple of interesting matches, a couple of walkovers in this matchup, but so far I've seen some good exciting PvZ right there. Pretty hectic standard ZvZ. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. Let me see. Oh, you didn't see that anyways. Okay, that's great. Yeah, so pretty standard ZvZ earlier. Sauce versus Kaji back on merry-go-round. The spawning positions, I think. I guess really on that 3v3, the spawning isn't that important because rotationally identical, if I remember correctly. Next match, as you can see, is going to be a